Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the Mark Mo Show. I'm your host, Mark Maloney, and this is Season 5, Episode 8, Bear Down Hammond. And I would like to introduce to you my co-host, to my left, your right, or possibly the left if you're standing not facing us, or if you're behind us, it would also be to you. Okay, that's way too much. I'm losing all sense of direction. Is Aiden Maloney. How are you?
Hola, I'm doing pretty fantastic. Getting off a little back injury, but you know what? We pull through. You play through the pain, right?
Yeah,
you play through the pain.
You quote unquote rub dirt on it.
Yes, exactly. That's what I've had to do. Just a little back tweak.
Yeah,
happened on the job, but it's not one of those things where it's like I'm going to the clinic or filing incident reports.
Sure.
It's just like I twisted my torso weird while carrying something heavy. So, unfortunate. It's already feeling better today, though, so that's fine. I am excited for today's show, though.
Oh, I am too. I think this is going to be really neat. I think it is going to give a lot of our listeners a little bit of a peek into the sports show we used to do years ago.
Trip down memory lane.
Because this is going to be sports heavy today, so this should be kind of interesting. But before we get to all that, Aiden has his own YouTube gaming channel. It's called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. He has new PC game content like GeoGuessr, Polybridge, Observation Duty, a lot of horror movie kind of games. And what can everybody expect this week? I know there were some concerns over whether I think the Thursday one was going to go through, but I saw it. And I was able to listen to it, so I think it's okay.
Yeah. So I have been playing a lot of... I found this entire game series.
Okay.
I think it's 6 or 7 different games, all on the same, like, urban explorer, supernatural kind of horror format. So that one is the one that I had go up Thursday. And yeah, I was worried about it, because sometimes I'll get, like, an alert, like, oh, your content was copyright claimed because whoever made the game put copyrighted music in it. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's unfortunate.
Right.
But I'm not currently monetized on YouTube, so it's not a huge deal. It just means people may get ads that the revenue goes to whoever made the song. But this one gave me a thing where it's like, said something along the lines of, like, content not viewable in all countries. And I was like, whoa, what does that mean? And it turns out that in the video game I played, I think was called Pripyat Block 1986, I believe is what it was called. So you're in an apartment building in Chernobyl, like near enough to the reactors that it's abandoned, or so you think. Oh no!
Right.
And on the TVs, there's like all these little drops of lore and everything, actual like live action style shows that show up on these old CRT TV screens, and apparently one of them was showing some kind of disaster response or some kind of evacuation response thing regarding Chernobyl that I guess cannot be viewed in all countries.
Oh, wow.
Which I found very interesting.
That is interesting.
So, yeah, for the release episode, I just had to cut it out.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, probably just shy of a minute of footage.
That's it.
Yeah, and then it was viewable in all countries. So I kept an unlisted video where the whole thing plays out. So I'm curious to know, like, is that viewable in all countries? Clearly not, because that one still has the tag on it.
Does it?
Because that's the one I didn't cut. So, very interesting, but it did seem to go up in the US of A.
Yeah.
And, of course, the one that I cut that whole segment from should be viewable everywhere. But it's been super fun. That whole urban explorer type horror game thing is something I'm super into right now.
Yeah, that's great stuff. And people are interested. Definitely check that out on ye olde YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, if you enjoy Aiden's gaming content and the Mark Mo Show, you should check out our new channel. It's an A&M gaming channel, and so we kind of resurrected an old podcast that Aiden had, and then, we made a few changes to it and figured we would just do kind of a collaborative gaming channel out of it. And so it's kind of our ad-libs and improv that we do on this show, and the gaming that Aiden does on his gaming channel, and just kind of the chocolate and the peanut butter, two great tastes, yada, yada, yada. So we've been doing that. We've been having a lot of fun with it. We've been doing some GeoGuessr. We've been, we did a couple of quizzes with that as well. And recently, a daddy dating simulator.
Yes, Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy.
That's the song.
That's it.
We actually wrote it.
We did.
And perform it.
It took us minutes. So, right. Anyway, it's, I'm trying to think, are we on our 5th?
We will be on our 5th episode, yeah.
Okay, the next one will be the 5th. Plenty of time for you to catch up. But we're curious ourselves how long this is going to carry on.
Right, because it seems like there's so much potential, so many different dads to date, and we've really only been on one date so far.
That's it. So, one guy who was a little rapey. It was there was some concern there. He was aggressive.
His cards too quick. Yeah,
he was aggressive.
Also, spoilers for the next 10 seconds. Tried to give up the deed to his house over a neighborhood poker game. So he might just be a little wacky of the brainstem.
I'm guessing that. I am guessing that. Yeah, he seems to live life on the edge.
Yeah, definitely.
Like there is no tomorrow. And then the guy that we did kind of vibe with a little bit was
O'Brien.
O'Brien there from the neighborhood. He's a subcontractor. He helped build the cul-de-sac. He is all of it. All of it. But he does not like ice road truckers. He doesn't like any of that sort of stuff because it's just fake.
Except for ghosts, which are definitely real. According to Brian.
Right. They're definitely real. So we're going to see. We're going to see what's up with Brian and perhaps maybe another mystery sort of mystery dating dad date.
There's 7 total.
7 total. 7 total. I think we've counted 1 out for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 because there's this dude that's like a total workout dude.
Oh, Craig.
It's a total workout dude. That's all he talks about. I mean, I would...
Hey, bro, you want to go on a date with me to buy more creatine? Okay.
That's him. That's him.
Craig.
I would rather hit myself in the head with a hammer. I swear to God. So I don't think anything's gonna happen with Craig, but the teacher's a possibility. Coffee guy's a possibility.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see.
The vampire dude.
Where's
piques
he
the
been?
interest.
Yeah, where's he been? He's still in Hot Topic.
Yeah, right. No Dead Goth and Beyond.
Yeah, right, exactly. AKA Hot Topic.
Yeah,
for sure. Oh man, come on, dude! I really like that Pierce Vale shirt.
Yeah, because he's Aussie.
He is Aussie. That's right. He is Aussie.
Look that piece the veil thing you got going on, mate. Right?
I love it. So if you're amused, maybe you're not. Maybe you're like, these guys are off the rocker. Well, that may be partially true. But we bring a lot of our voices and the chaos of this show to that show. So hopefully you will tune in and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So this week we're going to get into a little sports talk. And I think it's worth it because in a lot of my socials the past 2 or 3 days, it went from Trump stuff and Epstein stuff and Olympic stuff and Ukraine stuff. And now I have to scroll way down to get to any of that because everyone is talking about the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
Everybody.
Especially in Chicagoland and even across just the country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're the talk of the
talk of the town.
Hey, everybody, they're the talk of the town right here on 10. No, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Thank Christ. So anyway, the Chicago Bears are a charter franchise of the NFL. They spent 50 years in Wrigley, more than 50 in the Chicago Park District facility known as Soldier Field. Over the past several years, the Bears began looking at other options as the lease with Soldier Field was expiring in 2031. The Bears brought in a guy named Kevin Warren, who previously worked with the Minnesota Vikings and the Big Ten, to facilitate the purchase of the land and development of that land into a state-of-the-art facility. So the Bears purchased a chunk of land in Arlington Heights, the former home of Arlington International Racecourse. For years, it had been back and forth between Arlington and Chicago and Springfield. The Bears are a for-profit business and just simply searching for the best deal. The Bears were told things like, we don't have tax money for you, that a new stadium simply wasn't on their to-do list for 2026. this, for the Bears, is simply unacceptable. They got to get moving on this. And Warren began to communicate with the state of Indiana. So Hammond, East Chicago, Gary, Portage. I even heard Iowa chimed in.
I did that. I did
the
hear
Quad
that
cities
too.
in Iowa.
Yeah.
We're like, we'll take them.
Yeah.
So
you would.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that one would work out really well.
No.
That one I don't think so.
Thank you, no thank you, Iowa.
Agreed. So an examination of local regional sites, right, did begin, and the Bears. Hang on one second. My bad. So unlike Illinois, Indianapolis was ready to work with the Bears, as were the South Shore communities the stadium would reside in. Illinois, even to this day, thinks the Bears courting Indiana was just a ploy, that they aren't that serious. Well, Illinois continued to play hardball, canceling a budget meeting and things like that. So that was the last straw, and Warren and the Bears ownership stated that they're in final process of selecting Hammond for the new Dome Stadium. So fast forward to just a few days ago, now there's all this faux outrage from Bears fans in Illinois. They look at the Bears as being greedy instead of a business looking for a better deal. They act as if this is some ultimate betrayal. It isn't. Bears fans are dumb.
We can say that as Bears fans,
and I'm a Bears fan, so I can say it. There are more dumb Bears fans than not. It's a way of life. First off, Hammond is Chicagoland, located 5 minutes from Illinois-Indiana border. Fun fact: pro football is not new to Hammond. The Hammond Pros were also an NFL charter franchise.
True. Very true.
So there you go. And think about like Chicagoland, and people are like, "Oh no, it's Indiana. No, it's Chicagoland."
Lake and Porter County are a part of the Chicago metropolitan area, also known as Chicagoland.
They're the only parts of the state of Indiana on Central Time Zone because we match that up for Chicago.
Right.
Because we do business with Chicago. So there is that. Also, all of the news stations, all the TV stations are Chicago stations.
Right.
We are an extension of Chicago. Colonel McCormick of the famous McCormick Place, Colonel McCormick coined the phrase Chicagoland for the collar counties in northwest Indiana as far back as the 1920s, 1926, I believe.
Century.
So all these people are getting on there. Oh my God, it isn't. Well, I've got about a century of history that says you're wrong.
Right.
You're incorrect. You're just being an idiot.
Yeah. Those two counties in Indiana, and I believe there's one county in Wisconsin.
Correct.
Along with all of the, of course,
I think it might
Chicagoland counties.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's Kenosha or Racine County, but yeah.
Are a part of Chicagoland.
Yes, correct. 100%. 100%. And so now, secondly, do you know many franchises play in different cities and states than the one on their helmets? So, for example, San Francisco 49ers play in Santa Clara. The LA Rams and LA Chargers play in Inglewood. The Washington Commanders play in Landover, Maryland. The New York Giants and New York Jets play in the state of New Jersey.
Right.
The Chiefs are moving from Missouri to Kansas. The Oakland Raiders weren't getting shit from California or the city of Oakland, so they bounced. They're in Las Vegas, technically Paradise, which is right next to Las Vegas. But Las Vegas ain't going to go, they're in Paradise. They're the Paradise Raiders.
Right.
No, because they're not.
Although the Santa Clara 49ers would be pretty cool.
Let's right?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, without a doubt, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, Las Vegas was happy to roll out a state-of-the-art stadium minutes from the Strip. Dallas Cowboys playing Arlington, Texas. Miami Dolphins playing Miami Gardens, almost an hour outside the city.
Right.
Finally, the Bills are going to play in a shiny new stadium in Orchard Park, and also the Cleveland Browns are moving outside Cleveland to Brook Park near the airport. It's funny because I don't see many issues with the fans, and it'd be like, oh, here's our stadium, to which the fans go, all right.
Right.
Because they're going to go.
Yeah.
They're going to go. Think about it. There's well over 1 million Bears fans in the Chicago area. Maybe 2 million. A lot of Bears fans. Only 65,000, 70,000 can go to a game.
Right. Depending how big the stadium is.
Right. Even if it's 70,000, you've got Lake and Porter County have 650,000 people in it. So if you include those 650,000 plus all the people in the south and southwest suburbs that have got to be like so happy that they don't have to trek all the way across Chicagoland to Arlington Heights, which is a shitty drive.
Right.
My dad and I used to do it often. He was a handicapper, horse racing handicapper. Every once in a while, he'd be like, hey, buddy, you want to take a drive with me? And the answer was always, yes, I do. And we would take the drive up to the racetrack, which was always brutal. Always a brutal drive.
Right.
Always traffic, always nonsense, and just took forever. It's a shitty drive.
Right.
If you live in the north or northwest suburbs, yeah, you're under a half hour. You know, you're like, yay, our team's here. For the rest of Chicago, sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Metro. Is there? Is there, though?
Right.
You got hoof it from that Metro. How many Metros are you running?
Right.
I mean, come on. So, anyway. So, okay. Boy, I'm slow today. Finally, business and residents leaving Illinois for the more reasonably priced state of Indiana is not a new thing. That has been happening for some time. Do you know almost 100,000 Illinois residents have relocated to Indiana since the pandemic in 2021? And that's
100,000 in 5 years.
Yeah. And that trend continues today. Since 2010, companies like Caterpillar, Boeing, Citadel, Tyson Foods, Motorola, and many more have left the land of Lincoln for greener grass. Both residents and businesses are simply getting better deals elsewhere. And ultimately, that is all the Chicago Bears are doing. So why would we hold them to a different standard than we would a lot of these other companies?
Right.
You know, you sit there and be like, I can't believe Caterpillar left. Well, put yourself in Caterpillar's position. Because it's just not your billionaire owner. It's stockholders. It's everything else. And if you're sitting there in your Caterpillar and Iowa says, hey, we can build this here. Infrastructure's in place. We'll put you right on the river. You're right near a highway, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to pay half of what you pay in Illinois. Does your common sense say, oh, no, I'm loyal to Illinois? Why?
Right.
Why are you loyal to Illinois?
Yeah.
They've given you no reason to be. You're going to bounce.
Right.
You are going to bounce. So, angry fans you just need to stop. There are over 1 million Bears fans. I think we said 1 million or 2 million, however many Bears fans are in the area. And most of us, because as we said, limited seats in the stadium,
or
and of course,
limited ticket money.
Nobody's got $200 for a game.
Right.
Most of us sit on our collective asses, cheering for them from the comfort of our own home or the local bar. Basically, for all of us, they could play in Cambodia or India or Egypt or Italy, or they wouldn't make much of a difference where the hell they're playing. For those that go to the game, that live in Chicago, the southwest suburbs, Hammond's convenient, and so that's what it's going to be, and you're just going to have to get used to it.
Right.
And hey, all you North suburbanites, and it's stomping your feet and pouting, I'm going to go cheer for the Packers. Go cheer for the Packers. You were a shitty fan to begin with,
right?
So it's completely fine. So I throw this out at you as an olive branch to all of the Illinois Illinoisans. Sure, that sounds good. And let me just say one more thing, because I've heard people being interviewed about this thing. If you live in the Chicago area and you pronounce the S on Illinois,
Illinois,
go F yourself, dude. I mean,
I remember me and my sisters used to do that as a bit.
Like right?
Illinois or Des Moines, Iowa.
Mm-hmm. Right, and there are people that actually say it to say it.
Right. And then there's also like the people that say Kaminsky.
Oh my God. Over there by Kaminsky Park.
Yeah, right. Shut up, damn it.
Kaminsky. It's fine. We're good. So hey, as an olive branch, a former Chicagoan, long time here in the state of Indiana, let me just say, we will welcome you. We will welcome you with our cheap liquor and our cheap cigarettes and food. Maybe hit up one of our lovely several casinos here and give some of that money back to us.
Right.
Hell, make a day of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, Chicago being the best food city in the country. A lot of that spills over into Northwest Indiana because, hey, knock knock, just in case you forgot, we're a part of Chicagoland.
We're Chicagoland.
We got good chow too, man.
We've got Italian beefs and...
Hey, we got Lou Malnati's out here, boys.
We got Lou Malnati's. We got Giordano's. We got Rosati's. We got Aurelio's. We got all the same shit you guys do. We're just a different state. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it. At the end of the day. With cheaper shit. So why wouldn't you be happy about it?
Right. The only thing cheaper in Illinois, I believe, is beer.
Maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, liquor, cigarettes, any of your vices are better here.
Are better. Yes, exactly. So come here, get your drink on,
go crazy,
light up, smoke a little bit.
Well, be careful with that.
Well, you can't smoke that way.
Yeah, maybe get toasty on your side of the border.
Right.
And then when you come on over, you get the cheap liquor.
Because, let's face it, look, if I'm a businessman and I say, wow, they're going to put a stadium right over on the other side of the Illinois state border, I'm putting up head shops everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I am putting pot stores all along that.
There's a reason.
With big pot store, I can't call beer gardens, I'll call it pot gardens.
Yeah.
You know, just big gardens. Hey, come smoke up before the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, why not?
It's genius because exit 1 in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Mile marker 1. You've got,
Dude.
30 businesses right on the border?
Or if you're in Michigan City and you're taking Route 12, which I think once you get to Michigan is like Red Arrow Highway or whatever the hell it becomes. But soon as you cross the border from Indiana to Michigan, bink, 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 bink.
Yep.
I mean, all along.
Yep.
Yeah, so just an idea.
It's a thought.
It's a thought.
Business opportunity.
Indeed it is. I would agree. But, yeah, what are your thoughts? Like, for me, I'm okay, because it's like... It's not like they woke up one morning and they're the Baltimore Colts and everybody goes, hey, where did our team go?
Where'd the Colts go?
Where'd they go? And they're like in their Mayflower moving trucks and they're on their way to Indianapolis.
Right.
Like, that's not what we're doing. There is no betrayal. They're a sports franchise, which is a for-profit business, looking for a better deal.
Right.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Right. Yeah, and you can comment about, you know, the hellscape that this stage of capitalism is, and you can comment on big business and big corpo as much as you'd like, and trust me, we do on this show.
Oh, sure.
From time to time. But you got to realize you're still in Chicagoland.
Yes.
You're still in Chicagoland. Is it a longer trek for those on the north side or the north suburbs? Yeah.
Sure.
But we have the South Shore line. The state of Indiana and like local towns and counties just put a shit ton of money into train infrastructure. Yeah. There are ways to get around.
Yep.
There are definitely ways to get around. So it's not that big a deal. You know, It's not like they moved to Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
So,
yeah, they're still here. You don't have to drive 3 hours to see them. You have the same drive. Or maybe, as Aiden said, from the north, maybe just a little bit longer.
Right. And you've got Interstate 80, 94, 90. You've got U.S. Highways 12 and 20 and 6 and 30. There are so many ways, and it's not going to be as bad as the traffic if they put that shit in Arlington.
Right. Yeah.
It's just not.
And there's been funny memes out there too, that like, people that go to the game in Hammond and like they show a clip from the movie This Is the End where they're like running down the street like, oh, and it's like, do you know where your Southside baseball team is?
Yeah, right.
In Bridgeport? I've been threatened there before. My kid's been threatened there before. My buddy Tom, this is a great one. This is bright Chicago fans. This is great. He had because they were playing Boston, and Boston's a team I happen to like. So they're playing the Red Sox. It was a great game. Red Sox win, of course.
Big dub.
We leave, and this White Sox fan is giving him shit for his jersey. He had a Red Sox jersey with number 27. Now, unless you're a complete idiot or just not a baseball fan, 27 from the Boston Red Sox was Carlton Fisk. Gee, where else did Carlton Fisk play? The Chicago White Sox.
Right.
For years, for a decade, however long he played. And so he's just on my friend and literally getting like violent with him. Oh, 27, yeah, who's that loser? And we're like, Carlton Fisk. No, he's 72 on the White Sox. Oh my God. Oh my God. To invert I'm not even going to have this conversation. I'm like, oh my God.
Smartest White Sox fan.
He's up there. He's something. Yeah, but it's so it's just amusing to me in a city, albeit with better violent crime numbers, still violent crime, to make a joke like that. And it's like, I can probably walk around most parts of Hammond and be completely fine.
Right. And as someone where it's my job to deliver products to locations via handcart and pallet jack, I've been in Hammond and Whiting and East Chicago as part of my job. I've been in Gary as part of my job.
Yeah.
And as dicey as some of those locations are, you're going to be fine.
You're fine.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah. That's it. It's just a working class area.
Right.
That's it. Middle class people just trying to make a buck. Just trying to pay their bills.
Right. And that brings up then the question or discussion rather of how poverty causes crime. Because people are trying to make ends meet. You can't make ends meet with the shitty jobs out there.
Right.
Maybe you knock over a convenience store.
Right.
That's
right.
You got to put food on the table. Sometimes people at their lowest lows just do something wrong.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're a fan going to a game, the chances of that happening to you, minuscule.
Minuscule.
The numbers are essentially the same.
Yep.
And for any Chicago haters out there, because I know there's a lot of those in Indiana.
Oh, sure.
Just look at the stats. Look at the stats. Chicago, I believe, is not even in the top 20 most violent cities.
That is correct.
In the U.S.
That is correct.
St. Louis, Baltimore, I don't know if D.C. is up there.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis
is up there. Yeah. Yeah. There's Houston, maybe.
Yeah. Chicago and Northwest Indiana, not in the top 10, not in the top 15.
Right.
Guys, we gotta chill.
We gotta chill.
Take your mind off the news for a while. You can exit your house and walk around and you'll be chill.
Yeah, oh, for sure. For sure.
Which I guess is kind of a privileged take because there's a lot of women in this country that don't feel that way.
They don't feel safe, but quite frankly, they don't feel safe anywhere.
That is true. That's definitely a male privilege take on that. So take that as you will. I just wanted to add that caveat. That is definitely a privileged take I just had.
Yeah, no, and I think that is that's a good take. So feel free, comment on our socials, and let us know what you think. I've been keeping an eye on socials, so I know what a lot of you think.
We know what the loudest of them think.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And there's a lot of rage bait too, so you got to kind of filter through who's poking the bear versus.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And then you get the, I don't even want to call them pundits, whatever you want to call them, but the Chicago sports people, and they get on there, and then they throw the kerosene on the faux rage fire is what they're doing with a lot of what they're talking about.
Sure.
But the bottom line is, it's like they're their own business. They can do whatever the hell they want. If you want to come to the new stadium, great. If you don't, F off. Drive up to Green Bay. Have fun with that. Oh, that's further than Hammond.
Interesting how that works.
Interesting. I'm going to cheer for the Packers. Yeah, and you're going to have a 4-hour drive, you dingus.
Right.
And guess what? If you want to go watch your beloved Packers now, guess where you got to go? Hammond.
Right.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I hate them. I really do. I really do.
And we were just having a handful of weeks back a talk about toxic behavior within fandoms. Interesting
how this blends one into the other, right?
Yep.
Crazy. All right, we need to calm down a little bit. We have a lot more for you here. And we're going to start it off with Carpe Diem right after I take a nap. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, we're back, everybody, here for Carpe Diem, Mark Mo Show. I'm Mark Maloney. That's Aiden Maloney. And you find folks send us your DMs, and we read them on the air. And if they're in the form of a question, then we could potentially...
answer it?
We could answer it. It's possible.
Sure.
But it's like... We could decide not to, or we could decide to do it and not give you a genuine answer.
Sure, free will, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
First Amendment. Yeah.
Although... Imagine this. Let me set the scene for you.
Imagine all the people... Oh, sorry. That's all I can do.
It's medieval times. A man walks up to the king and says, "Mighty king, your hands look so empty." "Why, yes, they do, young servant. But wouldn't your hands look better with this sack of gold in it?" "Why, yes, they do look better like that. How can I help you, young servant?"
Can I put my sack in your hand, sir?
The king loves sacks in his hands.
He really does. He really does.
Translate that setting in your mind to what we just said today.
Right.
If you had a question, we are the proverbial king of this story.
We are.
Where's the sack of gold?
If it's in my hand, you're getting you more than likely will get that question answered.
It means you probably have a fantastic question for us.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Interesting. Just a thought. Experiment.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
If you're so inclined, I have a great question for these guys. Oh wait. Yeah. Look at this green piece of paper that has a 2 and a 0 on it.
Whoa.
That's probably going to get that question answered.
Very true.
Yeah. I mean, just saying.
It's just a thought.
Just a thought.
We have PayPal.
we do. PayPal. We have every other sort of. God, I don't even know what that one is called anymore.
All of them.
Venmo.
Cash App.
There's that goofy Fifth Third Bank one. I don't even know what that is.
Who's to say?
GiveMeYourMoney.com. I don't know.
GiveMeYourMoney.com should be how people better access. It should be a whole Carpe Diem for them.
It really should be.
Under the name GiveMeYourMoney.com.
GiveMeYourMoney.com and have your questions answered. I like it.
A small price to pay.
It's got potential. All right. So here's what we decided to do. We opened this up to a lot of Bears folks who have shared their ideas on this whole Bears thing.
Sure.
And so this is Chad Eric Petz. He's born in Hammond, Indiana, grew up in Cherville. I've been in Phoenix since 1996. I can tell you when people ask me where I'm from, I just say outside Chicago. Northwest Indiana is basically East Chicago. We get all Chicago news stations. Everyone's favorite sports teams are the Bears, Cubs, Bulls, White Sox, and Blackhawks. Most people from Northwest Indiana work in and around Chicago. Northwest Indiana is an extension of Chicago.
Correct.
Yep, you got that. You got that one right. And this is Spleeny One.
Spleeny One. Great name.
There's way too much Northwest Indiana isn't Chicagoland out there because people are mad about the Bears. My friends, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. This is not me, by the way.
This is Spleeny One.
This is Spleeny One. We need to meet Spleeny One. My friends, I grew up on the south side of Chicago knowing how to pronounce Maryville. It's a silly pronunciation, but I knew it as a child because there were commercials on local TV for places in it, and it wouldn't have been a long drive to get there. They're on CT because they're part of our metro area.
Correct. We did mention that.
Don't be weird about it. Complain about their state, not about our neighbors.
Yes. That's fair.
That's
fair. You can
fair.
criticize Indiana, absolutely. The state.
Right. Bernie Tafoya says, I don't have a dog in the fight, but if the Chicago Bears move to Northwest Indiana, they will physically be closer to the city of Chicago than if the team moves to Arlington Heights.
Thank you. Correct.
Yeah. Let's see. How do you pronounce this? Muhkya.
Mukhya?
Mukhya. Losing the Chicago Bears feels like the beginning of the end of Chicago. I hate this for us. What's next?
Ooh, an interesting take. Although, people who are worried about like Chicago deteriorating and the population numbers decreasing, you've got to realize that you take massive cities like LA and people are spread around.
Just
right?
A sprawl.
Just a sprawl. And Chicagoland is becoming more of that, where in city proper, the city limits, the population seems to be decreasing or stagnating.
Yes.
Whereas the surrounding areas, the population seems to be growing.
Yep.
And that is due to cost of living being too high, wages stagnating. People can't afford to live where they work.
Right.
Which is the whole point of the Chicago metropolitan area, known as Chicagoland, including 3 counties that are not in the state of Illinois, which is fine.
That's fine.
And the deterioration of Chicago has to do with the first things I mentioned, cost of living and wages stagnating.
That's right.
If people could afford it, they'd live in Chicago.
Sure.
I'd live in Chicago if I could afford it.
Yes, I would. I'm actually applying for this job, and it looks promising. I don't want to put the cart before the horse. It looks promising. It's in a town called East Chicago. And East Chicago, it's about a 45 minute drive from Valpo to get there. Which isn't terrible. It's fine. But going the other direction, 45 minutes, I could be in Chicago.
Sure.
So that has crossed my mind. But the problem is then it's like, okay, what's the difference? What's the cost of living difference to do that? Now, in the past, I'd never had to do that. It'd be like, hey, I'm going to live in Indiana. I'm going to live in Illinois. You're just because the differences weren't vast.
Right.
They're minimal. So you could do either way. But now I'd have to consider it. I'd have to be like, hey, I'd love to be in Beverly, or I would love to be in Mount Greenwood, or I would love to be in Ukrainian Village, or Uptown, or Rogers Park. Pick a neighborhood. Wrigleyville. But at what cost?
Right.
Unfortunately. I have natural _foods _geezer.
Cool.
I don't care if the Bears play in Indiana. Worrying about where 70,000 people have to drive on 8 Sundays a year in a metro area of 9 million people is absurd. Yes, I know all the stuff about the tourism dollars. I live in the city of Chicago, but tourism revenue, 8 days a year out of 365, isn't worth raising my already high taxes.
Sure.
And I'm a Bears fan. 99% of Bears fans watch the game on TV.
Thank you.
If Indiana taxpayers want to pony up, have at it.
That's exactly what we were saying.
It's exactly what we were saying.
The 99.9% of us fans watch the game at home or at a bar or a restaurant.
Bear _nation _fan. This is rudderly ridiculous. What the hell is going on with the state of Illinois? I've heard of cheapskate, but I never heard of cheap state. I'm not going to be called an Indiana Bears fan.
Well, that's
lucky for you.
A good thing for you. They're going to be the Chicago Bears,
right? So, exactly. So you're good.
Yeah, you'll pull through, big man. You'll be okay.
You'll pull through. All right. Indiana 85. It would have been cool for the Chicago Bears to move to Gary, Indiana to help rebuild the city. I've also noticed on social media some people think all of Indiana is a Colts state, town / city. It's not. Growing up in the Midwest, I didn't know many people who rooted for the Colts or the Pacers. It was Bulls, Bears, Blackhawks, Cubs, or Sox.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah. So we have one more from Stoner Stanley 420.
Oh, okay.
We had to give Stoner his time to shine.
Yes.
Momo and Alan, hello. Do you know the directions? Because I need some.
Okay.
I am still in the dollar store.
Oh, shit, yeah.
If you remember, he was arrested. Cop,
the dollar store, yeah.
Cop took his pot
and
dropped him off at a dollar store.
Right.
They can't catch me because I hide now behind the detergent and stuff.
It's a good spot. You know what? Behind the detergent's a good spot to be. They'll never get the whiff of pot. They'll just smell like Tide detergent or whatever.
Lavender and,
yeah.
and sweet, pretty white
clean
flour.
linen scent.
Exactly. When they close, I come out and eat Cheetos.
Oh my God. That's so baller.
Yeah.
I don't understand where he needs directions to. Couldn't glean that. And it also baffles me. He checks into the show, presumably on a cellular phone.
I would think so.
And doesn't know how his GPS works?
Maybe.
Google Maps, Apple Maps, it's kind of built into telephones, man. I mean, not to come down on our boy Stan, but
I bet he's just been circling that damn store for days.
I wonder if he needs directions around the store. If he can't find the aisle he's looking for.
Maybe he just needs directions out of the store.
Oh, yeah. He's stuck in the detergent aisle.
He's in the loop.
He found the Cheetos. Good for him.
Right.
Interesting.
Can't help you. I don't know what dollar store you're in, first of all.
This is true.
So that's going to be a problem.
Wherever the natural light is coming from is typically the storefront, as they like to call it.
Go to the light stand.
Yeah, go towards the light.
Go towards the light. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
You'll pull through.
I think you'll pull through. I think you'll make it, for sure. What do you got for yours?
I got DMs here. I got one from Mr. Man 34. Would you rather have $200,000 right now or restart your life from 5 years ago with the knowledge you have right now?
Huh. That's interesting. So what was the first one again?
$200,000 in your pocket.
In my pocket. Or did I go back 5 years knowing what I know?
Yup. That's tough.
Oh, boy.
Because if money's your concern, then you will already know what's going to happen in the stock market and crypto and who does what. So you can make some moolah that way.
Yeah, that's true.
But
5 years ago, though, is the pandemic. So it would be taking us back to the pandemic.
A rough time.
Which is a bad time. That's a good question.
Yeah, because you could just if you go back to 2021, you're going back to tough times.
Right.
But I guess it gives you 5 more years to, like, I don't know, learn things, play your cards differently if you wanted to, put your life savings into Nvidia and Apple and Bitcoin, and you'd probably be set forever. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I really want to replay the last 5 years. I think I'm good with what I've done in life.
Sure.
You know, less so regrets and more so sorrows about things I could have done differently. But you know what? Butterfly effect. If I do something else different, then what else changes around me? I think I'll just take the 200K.
I think I would too, because as many things as you could change going back, where you could be like, oh, I did that dumb thing, I won't do that this time. Or I remember I said that to that person, so I'm not going to do that this time.
Right.
Or, yeah, I made that bad investment, so let's not do it. I mean, there's things you can do and you can change, but as you say, if you make all those changes, then the spot at which we're at today looks vastly different.
Right.
We don't think so, but it would.
Right.
There's probably a dozen people I hang out with now that I probably wouldn't be hanging out with.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think that's a fair comment.
Yes.
I might not even be in Indiana.
Right. Yeah. In all honesty.
I'm probably living somewhere else.
Right.
So lots of things could have changed. Heck, you might not be listening to the Mark Moe Show.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I just take the 200K.
Yeah. 200K today.
Agreed.
I'm in the same boat. Got a check-in from old Crippy Grew. My man, what celebrity really irks you, but you don't quite know why? Ben Affleck irks me.
Does it?
Ticks me off. I'm not sure why. I think it's just his face, his scowl.
That's fair.
I don't like Ben Affleck. I don't like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, I do not like Matt Damon. He did all those crypto commercials, and now I just think he's some fucking scumlord. Fuck Mark Wahlberg, but that one doesn't really confuse me why. I think he's just a piece of shit. But yeah, Ben Affleck I think is the first that comes to mind of just like, I haven't heard a lot of negative things about Ben Affleck, but his face is just like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
His unhappy ass face makes me mad. You're a multi-millionaire actor, bro. Why do you not look happy? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. And also Gwyneth Paltrow. What is goop? Why
Oh no.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, I don't that's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, God, I'm trying to think if there's anybody there celebrity wise that really
sometimes
bugs me.
Sometimes Dwayne Johnson gets me. Irks me. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, every movie he's in, he plays the same dude. Buff guy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
At least John Cena's got some comedy chops, and Dave Bautista's a good actor.
Yes, he is.
It's like, why is Dwayne Johnson in everything? Dwayne Johnson just plays The Rock in
He's
movies.
just The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's his range?
What his range was 20 years ago.
Right.
Pretty much the same. Oh, man. Celebrity-wise, I can't think of anybody. Music-wise, maybe Ted Nugent.
Oh, sure. That dude's just a chodester anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Like those two. Sports-wise, maybe like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'd put him on
He's
there.
got a punchable face.
Oh, he does.
He really does.
He does. Hi-ho, Patrick Mahomes. Ow! Yeah. Patrick Mahomes for sure.
Yeah.
LeBron for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd put those two.
Mr. Flopsy.
Oh, God, that guy. Yeah, so I'd put those two on there. Yeah,
that's fair. I like the LeBron pick. Definitely.
He flopped last night again. Laying on the floor like he got shot by a howitzer. I'm like, what is your deal, man? When are the refs going to take a stand and be like, you're embellishing?
Right.
The NBA has to do something with that.
Yeah.
Like, the refs should be able to judge, like, if, like, a guy barely gets brushed and he goes flying back like he just got hit with a Louisville frickin' slugger, it's just like, nope.
Yeah, we've been making fun of that type of acting in soccer forever.
Yep.
Forever.
Yep.
And now it's just becoming more prevalent in the NBA, and...
I'll be honest, I think the NBA should have penalty box like hockey.
Yeah. Well, now you
it's
gotta
like
play
now you got to play
4 on 5.
4 on 5, 3 on 5. Deal with it.
I like that.
I love that. That would be an amazing thing to do.
Embellishing should be a 1-minute penalty.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Put him in there for 2.
Yeah, you made yourself look like a goddamn moron. Get off the court.
Yep. Now your team has to play 2 full minutes short.
Right.
And
what we learn. What we learn.
Right, exactly. And the only thing a team could possibly do to stave off disaster is literally just hold the ball for 23 of the 24 seconds every time.
Right.
Just to burn clock.
Yeah.
That's all they can do.
I'd start watching again.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, there's shots that are foul shots, you know, where it's like, he was going up for a basket, so you get 2 shots, you get 3 shots, whatever. Right. But, yeah, there should be certain penalties where it's like, you go in the box.
Yeah.
You know, fighting, instigating, flopping, all that.
Yep.
Put a box out there.
Yeah.
And literally, I would have the box, it's center court, and above it would be shame. It's just going to say shame.
Yeah, box of shame. Right, because it's
sponsored by Kleenex tissue.
Yeah.
So they can cry in the box for 2 minutes.
The shame box of Wambulance.
The shame box. Oh my God, that'd be so great.
Yeah, because you'd essentially just be like making technical fouls worth something. Mm-hmm. You know, like, you get to shoot a basket now. It's like, no. Old boy needs to go in the box.
He needs to go in the box.
Yeah.
Oh God, that'd be awesome.
The last DM I got here today from Evil Genie checking in again. I offer you employment, $100 an hour, and your job is to fight flocks of Canadian geese by hand. No health insurance or OSHA will help you, though. Do you accept?
I do.
Yeah.
$100 an hour, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you what right now. Bring it, geese.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Canadian geese are assholes anyway.
Now, I'm not allowed to use a weapon, right?
No, by hand.
By hand. I'll take them out.
Yeah.
I'll snap that neck.
Yeah, because if
I'll snap that neck, I'll defeather it, and then I'm going to sell the goose.
Get some, a little side hustle.
Why not?
Yeah.
Making the $100 plus.
Right, and by hand, does it, like, I could pick up the goose by its neck and use it as a weapon.
Use like the goose as a weapon.
As a flail or a mace of sorts against the other geese.
Yep.
And, like, how big is a flock, typically, of geese? 20?
Maximum.
Max?
Yeah.
10, 20? That's doable.
That's doable.
For an 8-hour shift, that's doable.
Yeah.
I'll do that before lunch.
I would, too.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say what I can or can't wear.
Sure.
So I'm going to wear some steel-toe boots.
Steel-toe boots, maybe some thick clothing.
Yeah, a couple
like
layers.
If they bite me,
so if he takes a couple pecks, he'll be like, "Ha!
Now you look stupid.
Now you look stupid, goose."
I'd definitely take the job.
Tell your much geese in that I'm coming for him.
Right. I mean, $100 an hour, I'd probably retire early too.
Why not?
Yeah.
Get on that goose retirement program.
It's like, what do you do for work? I'm a goose fighter.
I'm a goose fighter. I go location to location. Take out entire flocks with my bare hands. That's right.
Top paying jobs in the country.
Man, you're amazing, dude. Can I buy you PBR? And the answer is yes, you can.
Yes, you may.
At any time. All right. Well, that was spirited.
The idea of goose hunting. I'm in.
$100 an hour?
$100 an hour is just like the cherry on top.
I will kill some freaking geese, man. I will be...
I think they're an invasive species anyway.
They are.
So it would be a public service.
Would be. I'm the gooseinator.
Yeah, I'd toss them back over the Canadian border.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay, so that takes us to the Frozen Guy review, which I do, because I eat a lot of frozen meals, because they're $3 a piece or $4 a piece, and this boy's hungry. And
a man's got to eat.
Man's got to eat, and not always going to get like fresh food and make it, because then I'm making it for like 4 to 6 people, and I sit there and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with all this?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to maybe eat 1 or 2 meals out of it, and then you're going to be like 3 or 4 days later like, shoot, I got to throw it away.
Yeah. That
always sucks. I hate that. But with frozen reviews, it's different. Chuck them in my freezer. When I'm ready to eat them, I eat them.
Yep.
This week was something special. It was by a company called Perfect Pasta.
Ooh.
I can only find them in Meijer.
Okay.
It's where I shop with my friend Papa. What's up, Papa?
For anyone outside the region, Meijer's just a semi-local.
Yeah,
big
Michigan,
box.
Indiana, Ohio. Yeah, that's where you're going to find your Meijer.
It's like a Safeway, but a lot cooler.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meijer's a good store. So a little bit more expensive than some like local grocery stores, but they've got good stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I pick up this perfect pasta. I think they only had like 2 choices. There wasn't a lot of them. I picked up a penne and bechamel.
Ooh, a little bechamel in there. All right.
Bechamel, so a little white creamy French. It's
cheese
not my
sauce?
Friday night. It's not my Saturday night. Don't take things the wrong way.
Escargot to the polls.
Escargot, this is my poll. So penne, heyo, wow. Did you hear what he said on the microphone?
Unbelievable.
Unreal. Penne and bechamel, fantastic.
It sounds fantastic.
Oh my god! Like I had it, and like it was just big enough. But then part of me was like, oh, if I just had a little bit of grilled chicken in the fridge,
Oh, sure.
or even some veggies like broccoli or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it would have been top notch. But it stood alone. It was like if you had like a meal in a fancy restaurant and you had a meat and you had a vegetable and you had a pasta. Like this pasta, high-end restaurant pasta stuff.
Damn.
It was great. And I was surprisingly filled. I was full.
Satiated.
I was satiated. It was amazing. And
Decent price point?
it was on sale when I got it.
Oh.
So it was $3.29. I think it's
Damn.
normally like $4 or something.
Okay, that's still not bad.
Which is still not bad
Yeah.
because it was so freaking delicious. And I didn't have to add any spices to it, although I could have. If I wanted to put a little oregano and basil in there, I could have done it, or a little black pepper, something like that. I easily could have done that. But it stood on its own. Like, it was creamy, it was delicious. The pasta was perfect for the time that it was cooked. Price point was good. Elite status, 9.6.
Damn. That is up there. Is that the highest score yet?
I still have to do the Excel sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Where I put everything on there and just kind of see, because at some point I'm probably accidentally going to do something twice, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have yet. But as it pertains to this one, I know for sure I have not done perfect pasta. If it is not the highest, it's the second highest. So
Yeah.
it's up there for sure.
Damn.
It was excellent.
Good to know.
Yes, it was very, very good.
9.6.
9.6. Like I said, I only found it in Meijer. Doesn't mean that's the only place it is. It could be. I don't shop much at Jewel anymore. I know we have a local Jewel not too super far away, but I know in the Chicago area you guys have them all over the place. So
Yeah.
maybe Jewel's got them.
The Jewels.
Maybe a Whole Foods. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
It's possible. But it was excellent. It was
That
great.
is fantastic.
That before our next break, that brings us to one more segment. That's the other foods, and Aiden scours the globe, finds all these crazy foods, mostly disgusting,
Sure.
and he shares that knowledge with all of us.
I can't keep it all inside.
No, I wouldn't want you to.
Yeah.
Not these foods.
No,
Not these
God,
foods.
no.
Not these foods. All right, what do you got for us this week?
The one I found today is a geoduck, or I guess as it's supposed to be pronounced, gooey duck, but it's definitely spelled geoduck.
Okay.
Gooey duck is a very large saltwater clam native to the coastal waters of the eastern North Pacific from Alaska to Baja California.
Righteous, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. Okay. It is the world's largest burrowing clam, known for its long siphon/neck that can stretch up to 1 meter in length.
Oh, boy.
This is a clam. 1 meter length neck on this clam.
Whoa.
The name is derived from a Native American term meaning dig deep, which makes sense if it's
Sure.
a saltwater clam that digs.
Oh, no doubt.
Gooey ducks, I keep reading geoduck. I'm like, oh, it's a geoduck. No.
It's a geoduck.
Gooey ducks are supposedly a prized delicacy, especially in East Asian cuisine, valued for their, quote, sweet, briny flavor and unique, crisp texture. And if you look up an image of this geoduck, you'll see it looks foul. It looks phallic.
Oh.
No, it just does not look very good. The taste, according to some, is quote-unquote sweet, brightly, mildly oceanic, with a, quote, unique texture that's crunchy and crisp like cartilage when it's raw, but supposed to be tender when cooked, offering a delicate, chewy bite that isn't overly fishy. Its flavor is often described as clean and delicate, which, you know what, I'm usually... I'll try anything once in the food world. I don't know if I would have to be in some kind of state. Bless you, to put something like that in my mouth.
Did you mention the word phallic by chance?
I did mention the word phallic.
It looks like a big penis.
Yeah, it does.
Out of a clam.
It is the clam. The penis is the clam.
The penis is the clam.
Yeah.
There's people holding it like a dick. Oh, that's just. Don't go to Google. Just don't do it. Oh my good God.
Yeah, it's probably something you don't want to look up on the work computer.
Yeah, right. They're gonna be like,
lest you have to explain it to HR. Like, no, it's a clam. Trust me.
Aiden, you're gonna have to go see HR, please. You're like, dude, no, you cannot be looking at penises during your work day.
It's
a geoduck, dude.
Yeah, look up gooey duck.
Look up gooey duck, geoduck, whatever. It's a clam with a big dick.
I mean, the clam is the dick. I mean, the clam. What I meant to say.
That clam's a dick. How do you know? We'll take a look at him.
What do you think?
Am I wrong?
You gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong?
How many women are like, oh, we're having clam tonight?
It's like, oh no.
Oh boy. And then you feel like less of a guy just standing next to a clam. How embarrassing is that?
Right, a 1 meter clam. Right. It's like, oh no.
This clam walks up, he's just got this schlong, and you're just like, oh my God.
Half your height.
I feel like, inferior to a clam.
And the clam's probably there like, welcome to my world, buddy.
This is the way it is. It's how his clams roll.
It's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Let me take something out for you. Oh God, that's crazy.
Old gooey duck.
Gooey duck. Just say no.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I'd love to have a sports team named the Geoducks, which I think there is a sports team named called Geoducks. It sounds familiar.
Really? All right,
I think so.
Live research. I love live research. It's fantastic.
Yep, here we go.
No.
Speedy the Geoduck is the official, quote-unquote, unhinged mascot of Evergreen State College in Olympia, Washington.
I love that.
Yeah.
We weren't far from that. How did we not go to this bookstore and get at least a T-shirt?
I would have loved that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he's a slightly phallic-looking mascot guy.
He is.
Speedy the gooey duck, I guess.
I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at a picture of the mascot. There's a woman holding an umbrella. Taking a picture with him. As many people do in the state of Washington. It rains a lot. He looks like a smiling dildo in a green taco. That is what this looks like.
I'm not sure what the taco shell is supposed to be. Leaves or something?
I think it's supposed to be the clam, but that's a bad clam.
It's a bad clam.
It looks like a green taco and a smiling dildo.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Unbelievable. Well,
wow. Well, hey.
I knew it sounded familiar.
I'm so glad you did that. When Aiden gets these thoughts, just trust them. You can look back in our catalog. And this might be in our gaming site.
It's on A&M. It's on A&M.
Shakespeare and a bear. And outer space.
The well-known Shakespeare play, Meredith.
Oh, God.
With the lightsabers and the bear.
Oh, my God. I can't.
And the fact that you found it and were like, I can't believe this is real. Like, it wasn't some fever dream I had. No, this happened.
No, and it's funny because then I was like, oh, my God, I think this is it. And I start playing the bit quietly.
For copyright.
As Aiden continues to play the game. And I'm watching it, and it's just Lois and Peter having a conversation in the kitchen.
I bet.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it, barely being able to hear it. I'm like, what?
It was during an observation duty episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, none of this makes any... But then, when they do those things and they do those cuts...
This reminds me of the time.
It reminds me of the time. Oh, Peter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
the quick cut.
The quick cut. They do the quick cut, and there's a bear in outer space.
Yeah.
Having a lightsaber battle. It was crazy.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember Macbeth that well.
Oh, good God. Yeah, well...
My brain isn't always right, but when it's wrong, it's still right somehow.
It's still right somehow. So it's about time for the main attraction, our main segment. You just made the list. But first, we have to close our eyes and walk in a circle, okay? So bye. Okay.
I'll walk in a square.
Oh. All right, we are back from our break to our feature segment. You just made the list. Top 10 list, 10 through 2 with the big number 1 reveal. And a bevy of... Well, no, that's not true.
Bevy?
It's just a roll, really. More of a guideline.
Yeah.
There's
no rules?
There's no rules.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so that's
zero
still,
rules.
It's still sticking probably through the rest of season 5, maybe?
I'm thinking so.
There was no bevy.
There's no bevy. That was the wrong word.
Bevy-less on a fine Saturday. You hate to hear it.
I know. I thought it was fun, too. Oh, well.
Gosh damn it.
It's really more of a lie than anything.
We were fibbed to.
That's terrible. Take me to the Supreme Court. Throw me in jail. They don't do that really to anybody anymore.
Yeah, no.
There's,
especially if you're a billionaire.
It's a freaking Wild West.
Yep.
But anyway.
Anywho.
Our top 10 list, it's a wide range of things. We pick so many damn different things. And this week is somewhat topical. It is the top 10 things that we can do with Soldier Field now that the Bears will no longer be there.
Starting 2031.
Because let's be honest, we're going to have tumbleweed just blowing across. Nothing going on at ye old space dish inside Soldier Field.
Yeah, right.
So, Aiden.
Yes.
10 through 2.
10 through
what do you
2.
got? What are some of your ideas?
I'll save my big number 1 reveal. 10 through 2. Best uses for Soldier Field. The first thing that came to mind, number 10. Just make it a training center, right?
Sure.
Multiple sports in there. You could kind of divide it up even. Make like half of a football field. You could put a basketball court, a tennis court. Just make it a big training center.
Sure.
You could host multiple teams. You could have Olympic athletes train or whatever.
I love it.
Big old training center. Number 9, the biggest public housing ever.
Oh, yeah.
Big old renovation, public housing. I mean, granted, there are enough unoccupied houses in the country to home every homeless person.
Yeah.
And still have millions of houses on the market. But yeah, sure. I mean, Soldier Field's going to be empty anyway.
Yeah.
Public housing. Number 8, just convert it into a permanent, massive concert venue.
Could do that.
You know, then you don't have to cram 30,000 people into the UC to see Iron Maiden or something.
Right.
You've got all the more seats you could have.
That's right.
Bigger stage area. Number 7, Dogtown, but in real life. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, Dogtown is a spot in Cyberpunk 2077's map where this old dilapidated football stadium, I believe, was turned into a city.
Oh.
So, like, walking through the stands, like, there's, like, shops and little housing, and it kind of, like, half the stadium's kind of dilapidated in a way where people are just roaming around and everything. Just let it go to ruin, and people will make it what they can.
It's fair.
It could become its own society.
It really could.
The Soldier Fieldians.
Be careful when you go visit the Soldier Fieldians.
It's like the Wild West.
It would be. It would be.
Number 6, to make it a massive Chicago sports museum.
Could do that.
Could be kind of a fun idea. Number 5, urban agriculture, community gardens.
Ooh.
You know, the city of Chicago could start producing its own food, its own greenery.
Sure.
You know,
it's a good idea.
It's kind of a fun spot for that. Make the roof all solar panels.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, kind of a smart move. Number 4, just recycle, reuse the materials, tear that shit down, go build something else.
Go build something else.
Build something else. We had a good run, boys, but it's over.
Right, exactly.
Number 3, here's an idea: bring in the Bengals.
Oh my goodness!
Bring the Bengals the fuck out of Cincinnati. Screw them. Bring the Bengals to Chicago. We deserve 2 major football franchises.
We did anyway. Right,
yes.
To be fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if New York gets 2, sorry, New Jersey. If New York gets 2, Chicago gets 2. Then we'll have the Bengals and the Bears. Bring the damn Bengals into Soldier Field.
Wow.
They hate Cincinnati anyway.
Yeah.
And then number 2, just make it a public park. City sports clubs, public park, just open it up, open all the doors, let people roam around, have a fun time.
I like it.
I mean, it could be our, what do they call this? Central Park.
Yes.
But it's just an old football field.
I think it works.
So people roam around, man.
Yeah, why not?
Sit in the stands, smoke some doobs.
Smoke some doobs.
Smoke some
righteous.
Doobs, man. Righteous, dude. Okay.
My top 10. Number 10, place to hold the child abusers from the Epstein files. Say we just dump them in. It's a big bowl. Just throw them in.
The liquidation zone.
Yeah. Yep, just throw them in.
If your name is on the list, if you're in the files, you go to the Soldier Field, and we line up the firing squad.
And we line them up. Just line them up.
Yep.
Yeah, we're done. Just bury them out there in Soldier Field.
Exactly.
Number 9, the George Lucas Museum. Oops. Too late for that one. Wah,
no.
wah.
What were we thinking? Damn it.
Gee, Chicago losing an opportunity. I find that so hard to believe.
Wow. They could never.
Number 8, a McDonald's.
They've already got the parking spaces for it.
They got the parking. Yeah, you could just make the world's biggest drive-through.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, with how some of those like 7 Brew and Dutch Bros coffee places, like or Starbucks, where the drive-through lines up into the streets and shit, you could also probably fit one of those in there.
You could
make it a Macca's and then like a 7 Brew,
and actually, like people could go in and they could sit in the seats and they could have their meal while watching a football game. Like Ronald McDonald be the quarterback, and then you have like a bunch of grimaces as the offensive lineman.
The Hamburglar would have to be a cornerback.
He's got
to steal that ball away.
Rubble, boom. Hamburglar with another pick.
Damn it, Hamburglar.
Damn it. Number 7, the Street Gang Gladiator games. Now work with me here.
So I already like this.
You got all the street gangs, right? And it's just like, look, you can't be screwing around in the neighborhoods, stray bullets, some 8-year-old kid gets killed. We can't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, enough of that. We're cutting it out.
But look, this gang, that gang, Latin Kings, disciples, all that, hey, you got beef, you're getting position in the neighborhoods and vying for you. I get all that.
Yeah, who's got what corner?
But let's put those games. Let's put that inside Soldier Field. And you know what? If you guys want to pull them out, blocka, hey, you're not gonna hurt anybody else except for each other.
What happens in Soldier Field stays in Soldier Field. It's
I love that.
The Purge meets Hunger Games specifically for Chicago turf wars.
I think that's fun.
And we keep the danger off the streets. It's contained in Soldier Field.
It's contained in Soldier Field. And you put that shit on pay-per-view and people will buy it.
Do you want to fucking go? Meet me in Soldier Field.
Oh, boy, did you see that? One-eyed Wheezy of the Gangster Disciples. He just took one right to the noggin. I don't think he's going to make it.
No-eyed Wheezy now.
Oh, man, they like to scatter brain matter, and there you go. Anyway, this is brought to you by...
Bless his parents for a good show. This episode's sponsored by Geico.
I love that. I love that so much.
You could see the little gecko animation, like walk over the dead bodies,
just like sidestepping him, and then just going back to his goofy smile. Oh, that's cold. Number 6, a bunch of pickleball courts.
Oh yes, we need more of those.
Pickleball forever.
I wonder. Quick research. How many pickleball courts could fit on a football field?
Oh, okay. I'm going to take a guess before you look it up.
Yeah. I'm
going to say 24.
24? Yeah, because we're just thinking the gridiron. But there is more. There's sidelines, is where the players and staff sit. So if we're just thinking gridiron, I could see that. I'll take the under.
Oh, you're under the 24.
If we're just thinking gridiron. How many pickleball courts could fit on a football field? See, this is what us using the using feet and miles. We measure things by football fields divided by pickleball courts.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, here we go.
Uh-oh.
So football field is 57,600 square feet.
Okay.
A pickleball court is 22 by 40, and if you do the math, you could fit approximately 14 regulation-sized pickleball courts on the standard American football field.
14?
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I like my number better.
Yeah. So if they're... However, you'll like this, because then this does fit the over. It is closer to your number. If you were to fit them in there perfectly with no gaps...
okay.
People would essentially be playing up against each other.
Right.
You could fit 30.
Oh, okay.
But if you were to include the gaps
right.
and sidelines of a traditional pickleball court, it would be 14.
Okay.
So 30 to 14, depending on how cozy you want the players to get with each other.
That's true. That is true. Number 5, a ski slope.
A ski...
Telling you,
we get enough wintertime snow. Come on.
There's a certain degree on that upper level, and I think
that is true. Oh my God!
If you there's old historic footage of Soldier Field where the ski team was practicing the jumps, the big.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, ski jump. I think is just called ski jump. So yeah, I think a ski slope would be fun. Just like take off on that upper level and then just catch air.
Right.
And then hopefully you don't die.
Right. Do you imagine Winter Olympics being brought to Chicago just because we've got the Soldier Field ski slope?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's big money. Number 4, driving range.
Oh, yeah. Like make it Topgolf-esque. People are like shooting off different levels.
Yes,
That'd
absolutely.
be so fun.
That would be. Number 4, no, I already said that. Number 3, the Hallis Hand-Me-Downs Thrift Shop. So you take all their old shit, and just and as you walk around, just the Hallis Hand-Me-Down Thrift Shop.
Yeah.
And just remember, Sundays are Blue Tag Day.
Exactly.
Sundays are Blue Tag Day. And number 2, medieval times.
That would be so cool, like Ren Fair / medieval times hosted in Soldier Field.
Yes.
I would 100% go to that.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
That'd be so cool.
Dudes just charging each other, jousting.
Right.
Having sword fights on the field of battle.
This is like the massive medieval armor.
Oh, yeah.
Dressed up as a knight.
Medieval armor, those like big axes that weigh like 200 pounds. Flamethrowers, all of it.
Of course, the medieval flamethrower.
The medieval flamethrower.
Common misconception: flamethrowers were actually used by medieval knights.
They were. They hooked it up to their rear. Hey, I'm just saying. All right, that was my number 2. So
that's a good
we're
number
to our
two.
number 1s.
Yes. Numero uno, best thing to do with Soldier Field: convert it into a racetrack. You could do horse racing. You could do NASCAR racing. I mean, they already do like the NASCAR street races in Chicago.
Sure.
People seem to love it.
Yeah.
But why are we like shutting down roads and like crimping off traffic just for your silly little turn left game?
Yes.
Just turn Soldier Field into that so we can have our roads back.
That would be awesome.
You know, I'm not a NASCAR guy. I know people enjoy racing out there. And you know what? More for you. You enjoy it. But yeah, it just turned Soldier Field into that.
All right. Now follow me here.
Yeah.
So we're talking about racing, right? In, I believe it's Australia, maybe New Zealand. They race ostrich.
So ostrich or emus?
I think they race ostrich.
Oh, okay. You know, that sounds familiar, ostrich racing.
Yes.
We may have covered it in the other sports.
I think we may have.
Years ago.
And I think it would be
Go ahead.
I think it would be great.
Yeah.
But the jockeys have to be, God, what do we call them now? Little people?
I don't even know what the proper term is.
No. Because in professional wrestling, it's called midget wrestling. It has been forever. Yeah. It's still called that today.
Is the medical terminology dwarfism?
Sure. I think so.
Yeah. But is that proper, or is that like a medical term?
It's a medical term, but it's like, hey, dwarf, it's I F you, buddy.
Right.
I mean, you might not like it.
Right, because the medical term for cancer is cancer, but you wouldn't walk up to someone with cancer and what's up? Hey, what's up, cancer boy?
What up, cancer? Yo,
my man,
what
cancer
up?
boy.
Those cells killing you? Yeah,
Hey.
dog. Yeah, that's probably not good. That's probably not good at all.
Where my cancer fans at?
Oh, God, that's terrible.
Sorry.
Oh, that's terrible. Pancreatic. Oh, my God, just terrible. Just terrible.
You can't claim that when you continued the bit.
I know. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but they're going to be riding on the ostrich.
Right, you couldn't have my big ass sit on an ostrich. I would harm it.
Yeah.
You know, so this is for animal safety.
Yes.
And also the safety of the ostrich.
Correct. That's fair.
Yeah.
I like it. Rules already.
You didn't catch the really offensive thing I just implied, but
I just skipped right over it.
Oh, okay. I apologize immediately. I'm sorry.
Right over that.
The bit got too far.
That's the idea when things like that happen, is just to skirt right past it. Just like it never existed, even if it does.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. Number one, my number one, a Spirit Halloween store.
You know what would be so cool? I would love to go there. Could you imagine like a 1 million square foot Spirit Halloween store?
Oh, I'd spend all afternoon there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just like underneath when you first walk into the stadium, just have a couple food vendors open. It's going to be fall, so, you know, just have those brats cooking and all that kind of good stuff.
And then just Oktoberfest brewskis.
A little Oktoberfest brewski, and they go in there and just yards and yards and yards and yards of Halloween stuff.
100 minimum.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool. You know what's like, it doesn't hit you until like January 10th.
Right.
When you really start to feel it and you're like, man, I miss Spirit Halloween.
I know.
We need a year-round Soldier Field-sized Spirit Halloween.
Yes, we do. Yep.
Keep it in mind, Chicago.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
It's big brain.
Let it resonate with the people.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
You plant the seed, maybe it grows.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
That's what I'm
sometimes it rains. There we go. All right. Well, if you have a better idea, please.
As if a better idea than that could exist.
Right. Submit it to us. We'd love to take a look at it. Mark Mo Show, Maloney Media on Insta, and then Mark Maloney, Aiden Maloney.
Maybe they do both. Maybe they reno all the stands to make it like this wraparound storefront of Spirit Halloween, and then people can just peek down at live ostrich racing on the racetrack.
Ooh.
Huh?
I like it.
Huh? You can do both. We've got the square footage, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think we need to make it happen. We're now going down the Reddit rabbit hole, and Aiden finds all kinds of interesting facts as he goes down that said hole. So, Aiden, what'd you find in the hole?
I found maybe one of the cooler little graphs I've seen in a while. Someone took a bunch of different criteria and plugged it into the zombie apocalypse survivability map.
Okay.
Of the United States. Here's the criteria. Is like food production capacity,
all right,
water security, climate survivability, and then threat exposure, like, you know, population density, if shit starts breaking out, how close are you to that city center?
Oh, sure.
You know? And with all that criteria, we have survivability scores from 0 to 1, whether you do or don't survive, where the worst places get 0.0 to 0.1.
God.
And the scales go up to about 0.65.
Okay.
So should a zombie apocalypse happen, there's really no 100% safe spot, which makes sense. I mean, it's killer zombies. But you see all of the areas. In Chicago, we're cooked. Northwest Indiana, we're cooked. You know, we don't, in the Chicagoland area, we don't necessarily grow a lot of food.
Right.
It's very urban, high population density. So we'd be done. We are in the 0.01% chance to live.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so we might be cooked. Milwaukee's rough. Minneapolis is rough. Kansas City is cooked. Denver and its surrounding areas are rough. Ooh. Because what are you going to grow in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can grow in the mountains.
No, there's not.
And then so much like the...
Pine trees.
Pine trees, right. Oh, cool. I get to eat my third pine cone for the evening.
Delicious.
Quite. And then a lot of the deserts in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Nevada, that's all red.
Yep.
It's all red. You can't grow things there. That's unfortunate. Portland and Seattle, SeaTac area is looking rough just due to the population density. But there's a lot of green. There's a lot of really high survivability in Northern California and Oregon and Washington due to the good rainfall.
Sure.
You can plant things out there.
Absolutely.
North Idaho. Billings, Montana doesn't look so bad. Not so bad at all.
Not so bad.
It's what? What's Billings? 100,000 people?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not super dense like other crazy major cities.
Yeah.
But you can grow things in Montana, right?
Yep.
So I found this very fascinating. It's gorgeous to look at. I'll send it to Mark Moe so maybe it makes it part of the promo
collage,
shot.
Promo collage, yeah.
Yeah, Houston, Fort Worth, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio,
Dead.
You're all cooked. A lot of Florida's cooked. Panhandle's not so bad.
Panhandle looks good, survivable.
Yeah. And then look at just the general South. Arkansas, Mississippi, North Louisiana, away from New Orleans. It's all fertile land. It's all rural. So your survivability is massive out that way.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got the whole
just
Boston, New York, Philly, Baltimore, Washington, D.C.
Just cooked.
You're done. You're done. Granted, we're cooked in Chicago, but you guys are double cooked. Looks like Maine is maybe the best place.
Huh.
As a state, Maine has the highest survivability.
Maine does, yeah.
Yeah. So I just found that super cool. I'm like, that is a logical probability map. And it's kind of cool to plot it on like the continental United States.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So
cool.
I thought that was super interesting.
Yeah. Well, Aiden with his zombie map. And that takes us to our final segment before our final break. And that is while you were sleeping. So while we were sleeping, Aiden, he goes on an adventure.
Could go many places.
And he has. I mean, living room, dining room, kitchen,
Which
backyard.
are two in the same? One in the same?
One in the same. Almost, but different.
The backyard is the living room, is the kitchen.
Yep.
I live outside.
That's fair. He does. My brain hurts. So, yeah, while you were sleeping, it can be YouTubers, it could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be music, it could be anything that we kind of, missed while we were sleeping.
Exactly.
So what did we miss?
Got a YouTube channel I think more people should know about. It's called MinutePhysics.
Okay.
It's this animator guy who's also like a science teacher magnate, if you will, taking super complex problems or inquiries into easy to understand and easy to follow little animation short videos. Most of these videos are below 10 minutes, bite-sized pieces of content. Throw it on while you're having lunch or whatever. And you know me, I love science, and I love these huge complex problems kind of explained in a way where it's like, oh, I totally get it. Like it makes full sense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you just flip some terms around and it's, oh yeah, it's clear now. So some of the recent videos on this MinutePhysics are why some rainbows turn white, common moon mistakes in like cartoons and things when you see this huge crescent moon. It's
right.
No, that ain't it. That's not how that works. They explored the topic of why wind turbines have 3 blades.
Ooh.
That was kind of a fun one to watch.
That is a fun one.
The physics of supercooling.
Okay.
White balance. If you're familiar with recording video, white balance is broken, they claim. And after watching the video, I do agree. And then some of their most popular videos of all time. Is it better to walk or run in the rain? Which I believe the Mythbusters covered once before.
They did, yeah.
So this person covers it as well. Immovable object versus unstoppable force, which one actually wins?
Oh.
They cover. What happens if you pass a portal through itself?
Oh, God.
If you remember the Portal games from the old 360
I
days.
do.
What if the Earth were hollow?
Oh, God.
And time travel in fiction rundown, like the different time travel in like Groundhog's Day, Back to the Future, Harry Potter, things like that.
Yep.
So very, very cool, bite-sized pieces of content that I really, really enjoy. MinutePhysics. While you were sleeping, don't sleep on them.
Don't sleep on MinutePhysics. We are in the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got a beer that we're trying. 'Tis the season, and you'll find that out in a minute what I mean by that. And after that, we finish things out with the world of weird news coming up. All right, we are back for the home stretch here on the Mark Moe Show. Host Mark Maloney along with Aiden Maloney, and it is time for our beer review. And, I do have to tell you that this one is definitely for the holidays that are coming up, so why don't you tell the fine folks...
The high holidays.
Yes, the high holidays are upon us, so tell us exactly what we're going to be drinking today.
St. Fatty's Irish Red Ale.
Yummy.
My man. By the way, it is an excellent looking can.
Very cool.
Very Irish, Celtic. May your glass always be full, it says.
That's nice.
And it does instruct us. It does say handcrafted, unfiltered, pour slowly. So we have poured it out of the can into our official Mark Moe Show beer glasses, beer steins, if you will, beer mugs. This comes from, if you're wondering about St. Fatty's, it's not a commentary on obesity. It comes from Fatheads Brewery.
Yes.
So St. Fatty's, haha, very cool, it's clever. Fatheads Brewery is a regional brewery out of Middleburg Heights, Ohio, right here in the Midwest US of A. Their guide, as they claim, our St. Fatty's Classic Irish Style Red Ale is a delightful addition to our seasonal release series. It has a medium body and strong malt backbone with flavors of caramel toffee and a lightly toasted, roasted malt. Put a little character in your glass, slancha.
Hey, man, do you know a state in the United States that's round down both ends and it's high in the middle? That's Ohio. You're welcome.
Wow. The live input from Stoner
Stanley.
Thank you, Stan.
Stoner's got jokes for days.
Now back to you in the studio.
Now back in you, Momo. Here you go.
So it is an Irish Red Ale, 4.8% ABV, so it's approximately what you'd expect from your lighter ales and lagers.
Yes.
23 on the International Bitters Unit. And we will give you our tasting notes rated on a scale from 0 to 5 using the Untapped app on our cell phones. Not sponsored, but it's free, so we do recommend it.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know how it is. And a slancha to everyone out there.
Slancha. Oh, that's delightful.
That is quite wonderful. Super smooth.
I do like a red ale. I really do.
Yes. Yeah, Killian's Red is good, but that's of course made by macro breweries. This is so smooth. They were right. The roasty, toasty notes at the end.
For sure. Yep.
Boy, that's fantastic. There's some note in there. It's almost like a
malty.
Yeah, malty. And I'm getting like some kind of toasted rice note at the end.
Maybe
a little bit. A little caramel in there.
Yeah, that I'm getting.
Yeah,
that was good. Top of the morning to ya. Enjoy a little St. Fatty's.
St. Fatty's, Fathead Brewery. You guys kind of knocked it out the park with this one.
Well done, guys. Well done.
That is very, very tasty. And it's not... It is very, to me, specifically caramely / butterscotch sweetness. Because sometimes when you get the malty sweetness, it's molassesy. I am not getting molasses. It's definitely caramely, butterscotchy type sweetness to it. Not that it's sweet,
right?
But that is the sweetness I am tasting. But yeah, that kind of toasted rice, caramely butterscotch red ale flavor. That's the notes I'm getting. I quite like it. Very, very smooth.
That was good stuff. That's really good. That makes me happy. St. Fatty's Red Ale. So make sure when you're having your beer that you get some potatoes to go with it. Get some potatoes.
This has been a delight.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Thank you, Saint Fatty.
Thank you, Saint Fatty. My fatty daddy. I had to do it. I had to do it.
If you walk into a pub on the 17th of March and you say, "Where's my fatty daddies?" I think they either kick you out or they're like, "We need to get this man a fatty daddy right now."
This guy's going through something.
He knows what he's like. He knows what he's about.
He knows what he's about.
Get this man a fatty daddy.
Yeah, no, they'd probably be more like, what game are you playing right now? Well, as a matter of fact, playing the Daddy Dating Sim. Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy, which is Fatty Daddy's long-lost cousin.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
I quite like this.
That makes me happy.
From 0 to 5, I'm ranking this 3.5. This is going in the I very much like category.
I went 4.
4.
I went 4.
Hits your elite tier.
It does. It does. I've not put many beers in the 4s. I'm easy when it comes to alcohol and beer. I really am. Like, most things are going to be in that 3.25 to 3.75 range. As a matter of fact, that on this app it shows you kind of where your rankings are, and so many of my rankings are kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah.
But there's a few in the 4s and there's a few below, but not too many. This one is in the 4s, so it's kind of rare air for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I only have 3 or 4 beers up there. So
yeah, and I do look at. And don't take this the wrong way. The 3.5 for me is a good score.
It's a good score.
I tend to be critical.
Coming from the stout guy.
Yeah. Stouts and IPAs and porters and Belgians are more my style. But a red ale I do enjoy.
I do too.
And this is one I enjoy too. And one of the other cool things on the Untapped app is it shows you the conglomerate score of everyone who has checked in. So this St. Fatty's Irish Red Style Ale has 7.4 thousand check-ins, and the average score from everyone who has tried it is a 3.65.
Wow.
So you average our scores, 4 and a 3.5 is 3.75. We're right there.
We're right on.
We're right there. So
we're right on the score.
We agree with the populace on the fantastic enjoyment this beer is giving us.
We do. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was excellent, and I like the color too. Like, the color is really good.
Oh yeah. Because we're drinking out these beautiful glass beer mugs that I got for free. Very red.
Brownish red. Yeah.
Brownish red. Slight golden hue, but it is definitely red.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Good stuff.
Damn right.
Way to go, fatties.
Fatty daddies.
Fatty daddies. Oh, yeah, that was good stuff. Happy.
Absolutely.
That woke me up.
Yeah, we were running into a little trouble off camera.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Someone's having a little snooze. You joked about having a nap after segment 1, and then here you were. We did get Mark Mo some caffeine though.
We did, and we do. And yeah, I might be middle aged, but part of me still thinks I can go, and I can. Don't get me wrong. I'm a gamer.
Go the distance.
I can go the distance. I can close the bar. I can still do that sort of stuff. I can get digits. I like all that stuff. Like, I can do all that, and I do. But if I don't get enough sleep, then you get what we have here today, which is failure to communicate. No, it really is. So I slept from 3 to 6. I was up early because I was going to do some stuff, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to do some stuff. And I just kind of laid around, but then you're kind of up, kind of in that half awake, half asleep, and you're really not sleeping. And then kind of at 8:30, I kind of got up, and then I was meeting a friend. We were doing some stuff in the morning, but yeah, so like really only 3 hours. And it's not that I drank a lot. I didn't. I think I had 2 beers, or 3. No, I had 3. So it's not like I was like pounding the beers or anything like that, and it's more of a hangover.
Sure.
You guys will know when I have a hangover if you've listened to me in the past. It's some of our best radio, to be completely honest. Because I'm just so broken down.
Unfiltered, raw, and it's just like, fuck, we got to make this a good show. But then, like, it just naturally happens. Like, when you're the most compromised or vulnerable is per se,
right,
when the best content occurs.
It does. You're looser. You're kind of that DGAF kind of attitude.
Almost like semi-lucid, so you're just like stream of consciousness type speech.
Yes. And I feel like it's just you don't overthink jack shit because you don't care.
Right, you're almost in that flow state.
And then you finish the show and you kind of just laugh and go, wow, that was actually really good.
That was like the back when we were on air and we had the 2-hour spot for the Mark Mo show.
Yep.
And then it feels like 20 minutes have passed, but no, you're up on the clock. You're at 2 hours and 1 minute. It's like, fuck, we got to wrap.
We got to wrap.
We got to wrap. It's like, well, I thought we just started.
Yeah, because you're just going and you're
flow
like,
state.
Wow, man, that was so great. And then we get a beer and we get some food and then I go to bed. That's pretty much how it worked.
That afternoon nap is how you can go the distance.
It's key. It's key, and I kind of...
I'm boomer schedule, so I'm out of the bar scene, essentially.
You kind of are. You really are, unless we, on occasion, go out on like a Saturday or something, because then he can recover on Sunday. But at any rate, like... The funny thing is, like, when I started nodding here just a little bit ago as we're producing this episode, it was more or less like my nap time. And I didn't even think about it till I looked at the clock. I'm like, yep, right about now is when I crash out for like an hour.
Yeah, because we got a late start today.
Yep, definitely. So, that was funny. That's good times.
Interesting. Like, your body knows.
Totally.
Your body knows, and then your brain is just like, but we're doing this thing. Like, come on, man.
Well, body, let me tell you something. When we start working again here real soon, we're going to have to make some adjustments.
Fix the old schedule.
Yeah, the old nap's going to come at about 5:30 at night.
Right.
That's just the way it's going to work. But at any rate, we're going to finish up here with a world of weird news.
I'm sorry, the what?
I'm sorry. That was wrong.
I didn't even know what the segment you were talking about was for a second there.
It was incorrect.
Are you okay? You feeling all right?
Again,
you hanging in there? Should we just take two? Should we just cut?
No.
Should we just cut this episode out and start anew? Or
let's not do that either.
A couple minutes.
Yeah, let's not do that either. That's like, are you okay? That is not the right question to ask me.
You hanging in there?
Yeah.
I've never heard that tone before.
Back in 1993,
what do you see back in my day?
Back in 1987, let's not go there. Yeah, let's not ask if I'm okay, because most of us aren't these days. Let's be fair. But now we're onto the world of weird news.
There we go. Now I know what we're doing.
Now everything feels better.
It feels clearer.
It just feels clean. So mine comes from the southern state, North Carolina.
Maybe we're bright. That's southern? It has north in the name.
Yeah, but it's like it's
south of DC.
It's north-south. So it's like we're south but we're north.
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Anyway, city officials in Gastonia, North Carolina got involved after a video surfaced of someone getting a tattoo in a Wendy's dining room in the city. WBTV reported.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
The video was recorded on February 5th from outside the restaurant and shows a man with his shirt off and another person sitting behind him wearing blue gloves and holding a tattoo gun. A city official said...
So what's the issue?
That's what I'm thinking. A city official said an environmental health team member talked to the store manager on February 6th and reminded them that the restaurant cannot tattoo without a permit.
Oh, the red tape comes back to bite you.
It comes back to bite you. Oh. For its part, the franchisee said they took immediate disciplinary action to address the situation. So, just to review.
Everyone boo Wendy's.
Don't get. Oh, and I'll be honest with you folks. When it comes to social media, whether they're tweeting things out or it's on Insta or Facebook or whatever, no one beats Wendy's.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely no one. Their social media team, top frickin' notch in terms of timeliness of responses, in terms of the message. They are killer.
Yeah, whoever's behind the Wendy's Twitter account, give that person a raise.
I hope I'm actually going to get onto their page later on, and I'm going to see if they've responded to this situation. Because it's kind of...
It's a recent story.
It is a recent story from February 5th and 6th. It kind of sounds right up their alley. It really does.
You should just like hit him up, be like, "Hey, I heard you guys were giving out tattoos in Gastonia, NC. You gonna do that in like Valparaiso, Indiana, or anything?"
Yeah, right. Exactly. Because like,
here's the crazy thing, though, that crossed my mind as you were talking about like the health official. If you're getting a tattoo in a Wendy's is held to health department standards.
Yes.
Which then makes that process cleaner than if you're doing like a back alley tattoo.
I would agree. Or in someone's basement.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is.
I don't either.
A Wendy's is held to government standards on health and food safety.
Exactly.
If I'm in someone's basement, that's dirtier than a Wendy's.
Right. I mean, I'm going in. I'm being like, yep, I want the Baconator. I would like a fry. Maybe give me some of those chicky nuggets.
Little nugs.
And
little spicy nugs.
The hand-sized Demon Angel.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'm down.
Your food will be ready in 10 and the tattoo will be finished in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes.
Why, thank you.
Why, thank you. Enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they did drive-through tattoos?
You just like stick your arm out the window, be like, I want that one there.
It's like 5 cars, a line guy in the back's like, Jesus Christ, come on! Are you getting a back tattoo?
Yeah, right. It's like he's just there to eat food. It's like, you don't understand, sir.
You don't understand.
The food line is the next one.
It's the next one. Ah, shit.
Shucks.
Oh, man. What do you got for your story?
I have a Facebook post.
Ooh.
This is from the Richmond, Indiana Police Department.
Oh, okay.
So this is, semi-local.
These are local boys, kind of, sort of.
It's in the state. You know, the Indiana Bears are coming here.
That's right, baby.
The Richmond, Indiana Police Department. Quote, "You never know what the shift is gonna bring."
Oh, no.
Officers UPHAUS, I'm sorry, it's UPHAUS.
Oh.
Officers Euphius and T. Smith were dispatched to assist Animal Control Officer Durbin with a, let's just say, non-traditional suspect, a loose pot-belly pig on the run.
Oh, my guy.
Naturally, they tried diplomacy first. A granola bar was offered in good faith. The pig declined.
Ooh.
Now, they're not talking about a fellow officer. They're talking about the pot-belly pig.
Oh, wow. Look at that. My nose is bleeding.
Zinger. Officer Santiago arrived to help corral our 4-legged fugitive, but this little guy wasn't going down without a fight. Ooh. Smarter than he looked and quicker than expected. And then Officer Tyree pulled up. No negotiations, no snacks, just straight up hog wrestling.
Oh.
And
hog wrestling.
Hog wrestling. And just like that, the chase was over. Pig secured, safely loaded, on the way, presumably to the vets, to get checked out. Moral of the story, quote, "Not all heroes wear capes, some just know how to handle a pig." And they close out with hashtag Richmond PD.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I just love the quote. Then Officer Tyree pulled up. No negotiations, no snacks, just straight up hog wrestling.
Hog wrestling. I think it's rather amusing. You should have almost gone first, because I like the connection to your potbelly pig story and me talking about eating a bacon.
That's true.
That's true. Oh, that's good times.
It is a great time.
I like it. That's good. Potbelly pig. I respect you.
Then
I do.
Officer Tyree pulled up.
Right.
You should have seen him out there wrestling the hog.
Wrestling the hog. He done told me right away that he got himself a couple of ribbons at the 4-H before.
I love that they tried to give old boy a granola bar, and then Santiago shows up, and he's like, I don't know what to do. And then
Santiago.
And then
Isn't that in a Practical Jokers one bit? Santiago.
And then fucking Tyree's just like, watch out, boys, I got this one.
I got this one. I wrestled a pig or 2 or 3 in my day.
Hog wrestling.
Hog wrestling. Somebody ring the bell. I'm going to corral this little dude.
The 4-legged fugitive.
The 4-legged fugitive. Next on TMZ. And news is a little slow in Hollywood today, so let's talk about the fugitive pig. Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, that was just the Richmond Police Department Facebook post. There's a full news article. You can look it up. You just have to... It's like Richmond, Indiana pig wrestling story.
Oh, my God.
Or like pig wrestling news.
Pig wrestling?
And it'll be the first story that shows up.
So good.
But I found the original police department post, and I was like, I just have to read this word for word. This is gold.
That's so good.
So you can find the story. I just thought the original, the OP was better.
That's great. That's amazing. Well, that concludes our show this week. I'm Mark Maloney. That's Aiden Maloney. This has been the Mark Mo Show, Season 5, Episode 8. And also, besides like, subscribe, share, all that kind of good stuff for the Mark Mo Show, make sure you check out Aiden's page over at Aiden Spelled the Right Way. It's a gaming channel. Aiden plays a lot of really cool freaking games, so make sure that you check that out because his commentary as he plays is freaking hysterical. So you should listen to that. And then we do a collab also, and that's called A&M Gaming. You can find that on YouTube as well. So make sure you hit that up and check it out. We are doing Dream Daddy currently. It's going to be our 5th one coming up. And I'm not sure how many more we've got. Maybe we'll take a break here after this one and do a couple of things and then come back to it. Unless we finish it up. We might finish it up.
Sure.
We are treading in waters we are not familiar with.
Could always do alternating series.
We could.
Week by week.
Yeah, we definitely could. So it's been a lot of fun. So I hope you guys are tuning in. I hope you guys are having fun. And I think that is about it. Like, subscribe, share. I think I said that. Other than that, go out and wrestle some pigs.
Hog wrestling.
Hog wrestling. So make sure you go out and you do that. Get a back tat.
Try some Baconator. Yeah, back tat, Baconator. Try some St. Fatties if you're in the region.
I think that's
you're in the Midwest.
Important.
You should be able to find it.
Yep, I think that's great. I think if you're a Bears fan, just shut the fuck up. And
it's like, brother, it's not that fucking serious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There is a 99.99% chance the only time you see the Bears play is on your television.
It's on your television.
Shut up.
They can play in the frickin' moon, man. It doesn't matter.
Why are you loyal to Soldier Field?
You shouldn't be. It's a Park District facility.
Right.
Come on, guys. Let's get real.
Right. And also, if you're in Chicago, you know whose tax money isn't buying the new stadium?
Yours.
In Hammond, Indiana?
Yours.
You're not buying it.
No.
Why are you worried?
You were just complaining about, well, our tax dollars, they're not going to it. Well, good, now they're not. Just shut up and go to the game. Right. Or don't.
Watch it at home. Like you 99.9% chance are already doing.
We're the pride and joy of Indiana.
The Hammond
Bears. Bear that... Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine, whatever.
Pride and joy of Illinois until Illinois was like, yeah, I don't know, like checking their watch.
Yeah, I got to feed the hog.
Wash the car, do the
laundry. We're the Bears, They just hung up on me.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hey, this is Indiana. You want to come over?
Oh, cool. You just walk our way over there.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Thanks, Craig.
Anyway, that's it for this week. I got nothing else. Did I mention I was going to take a nap?
Yeah, I feel like that time has passed.
I think it is. I think we're just at that point where you're past the nap stage and you're just like
raw dog in life.
Yeah. You just like you're like things don't make sense anymore.
You're just always in it.
Seeing 3 of everything.
Exactly.
Like
except for the money in your bank, then you're only seeing 0.
That's just zeros.
And then it's like, oh no. And it's not like the cool zeros where there's a tangible digit in front of it.
In front of it, it's just literally
it's
zero.
Literally zeros, and it's like, well, shucks.
It's just 0. It's like, wow, it's 0, and I have to go grocery shopping. Great. How much is ramen?
Yeah, right. 35 cents. God damn it!
35 cents. Ha! Splurge. Give me 4.
Yeah. It shall feed me for the next 5 years.
That's right. We're going to make it last. I'm going to suck on one ramen noodle all day.
Quaint.
God. America, land of opportunity.
Yeah, right.
It's good stuff.
The opportunity for billionaires to be pedophiles, I guess, and get away with it. Thank you, America.
Okay, bye.